In this video, I'm going to show you how to use this dress as semi-conforming. What does that mean? It means that I'm going to make only this part over here that I'm highlighting with the mouse, the hip part of the dress, dynamic cloth. The rest of the dress is going to remain conforming. So why do we do that? Because first, it allows you to apply more to the body, to the dress, as you do normally, which is not possible with props. And second, because I'm going to be only simulating this part of the dress and not the entire dress, so it's faster and simpler to do. Okay, one thing I have to do beforehand is, if I have any morphs I want to apply to them, it has to be before the simulation, not after. So if I select the body, and let's say I want to apply body voluptuous. So I set the morph, as you can see here. It has been applied. And again, remember this, if you want to apply morphs, you have to apply before the simulation, not after. Your timeline has to have enough frames for the simulation to run. I have 30, which I think is default. And in the last frame, you have to set the pose you want the dress to conform to. As you can see here, as it is conforming right now, I don't have any trouble, but this is an example. So let's make this part dynamic. How do we do that? Well, first of all, you have to have your morphs and your pose already set. Again, the pose has to be in the last frame. The first better be no pose. So no pose in the last frame, whatever pose you want. Then you switch to the cloth room right here. Now, let's click New Simulation. Make sure that the number of frames you have is the same that shows here. Click OK. Now I'm going to select what part of the dress I want to make dynamic, which is the hip of the dress, not down, the hip of the dress. I have it selected here, and I'm going to click Clothify. See, it selects automatically whatever I have selected there. Click Clothify. And next and last step is to tell Poser which parts will collide with the dress. I'm going to click the button Collide With, click Add Remove, and I'm going to select Done. If I click on the root node, everything is selected. The more parts you have to collide with, the longer the simulation takes. So I'm going to hold Alt key and click Chest 1, which is going to deselect everything that's under Chest 1. And over here, I'm going to deselect the feet and toes. I'm holding the Alt key to deselect everything under, including the node. And that's about it. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to reduce the collision offset to 0.3. You don't have to do that. It's just something I like to do in my simulations. And the collision depth to 0.32. And click OK. We're done. That's all we need to do. And next thing is to calculate the simulation. If you click here, you'll see it's going to very quickly calculate the simulations, because I'm only doing this on the hip part. And we're done. Now I can go back to the pose room, and you can see here dynamic cloth draping looks very natural. No no conforming dress will ever look as realistic as dynamic drape. And that's what I wanted to show you, how easy it is to do this.